At the heart of financial independence is cash flow. Without it, financial freedom won't be something you'll be able to experience. My name is Darius.
And I'm Carmen. This is an amazing concept that we want you to understand because in this video, we are going to discuss the fundamentals of building multiple streams of income. But before we do so, make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the like button because that significantly helps us grow our channel on YouTube.
Now, your cash flow is essentially the money coming in versus the money going out. And that determines the financial stability and flexibility you will have in being able to participate in other streams of income.
Wait. So we say that again. We need to make sure we understand this one point. Money, what?
Money going in versus money coming out.
Money going in versus money going out. Mm-hmm. Right? Before we go on, you have to understand this because, again, I'm thinking about myself in the past, Carmen in the past, and I just always had money going out, right? So if you're maybe can relate to that, then definitely make sure that we lock that in because we want to make sure that you understand what cash flow is because cash flow is going to be the difference, like Darius said, in you creating financial freedom or you continuing to be a consumer and buying stuff and wrapping your money up in stuff that don't matter.
Mm-hmm. Now, with that, there's different streams of income that you can have to help you enhance your cash flow. So earned income is probably the most popular because when we go to work and we're paid, our employer pays us an earned income.
Yeah, it's exchanging time for money. Mm-hmm. So you may have heard earned income or active income. That means you are physically having to do something to...
You have to show up.
You're earning money. Yeah.
The next thing is going to be your passive income. Passive income is something that we
passively.
Yeah, we do passively. We don't necessarily have to show up in order for this money to come. What we must have is we have to have money to invest in. And that's going to be the same with the other streams of income. For the most part is that you have to have money up front so that you can invest in it so that income can come back passively.
Yeah, the idea behind passive income is you are either investing that there's one exertion of energy. It's either one large exertion of capital, meaning you're investing in something that's going to pay you a return over time, or maybe one exertion of effort that is then going to pay you over time. So it's not something that you're actively having to maintain. It's, like I said, one exertion of effort that is going to allow you to receive mailbox money that we like to call it.
Right. Now, it's kind of similar to portfolio income, but what you've done with portfolio income is you have multiple types of investment, multiple investments, like you have multiple stocks. Yeah. You have a portfolio of stocks. You have multiple investments that is allowing you to make money from those investments.
Yeah. And it could be, the market, it could be real estate, it could be commodities, lending money, whatever it is, whatever you have your money invested in, you can have multiple streams of just that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's portfolio income.
Mm-hmm. So the next one is business income. So the idea behind business income, it's the amount of money that you're receiving back from your businesses. It's that simple.
It's entrepreneurship.
Yeah. But the other thing too to note is like what we said, there are 4 different opportunities in which you can make money. We said earned income, passive income, portfolio income, and business income. I had no idea about this back in the day. Mm-hmm. All I knew was that I went to work and I got earned income and that was the one source of income that I was going to be maintaining until I started learning more about financial literacy and what my options are. And this is why it's important for us to continue to harp on this topic because this freed us from corporate America so that we could retire in our 30s from corporate America and we could build our business and create other streams of income that sustain our lifestyle.
Right. Now, when it comes to these 4 different income streams that we shared with you, we want you to have all of them. Yeah. Put that in your mind because you want to be diversified across different income streams. Mm-hmm. And make sure you really hone in on that word diversification because we're going to mention that as we move through this, that you want to be diversified across different incomes. You want your earned income, you want your passive income, you want your portfolio income, you want your business income. Mm-hmm. There's nothing wrong with having all of them because then it allows you to be more flexible and resilient.
Yeah. Now, before we go into these other passive streams of income, what I want to remind us all, right, is that we are the Wealth Nation channel and we talk about how to use life insurance to further your financial goals. So we'll put our graphic back on the screen that we love so much. It's our little tree of wealth. And the tree of wealth is basically teaching everyone to funnel all of your income through a whole life insurance policy that you can then branch off and make money in different avenues so that you can be diversified, what Darius was talking about. So the very first branch, that we essentially are saying that you could make money in once you have your money through a whole life insurance policy is stocks. Right? Get involved in the market. Go invest. It could be crypto. It could be, traditional stocks and bonds. It could be mutual funds. Whatever it is, just dabble in it to see if you can make some money. Educate yourself first, right? Align yourself with a team who is in touch with your morals and values and everything that you want to do. The Wealth Nation team can help you do that because we do have investors on our team. So if you're looking to further your efforts that way, then definitely reach out to us and we can help serve you in that capacity.
Right. Now, the importance about stock is that if you have a 401k or earning some type of earned income, you might have a 401k or retirement account and you're already invested in stock. There's nothing wrong with getting more information and doing some of this on the side to see if maybe you can beat the amount of income that you earn in your retirement. Mm-hmm. There's nothing wrong with that. Mm-hmm. And what we like to talk about when it comes to passive income is things that we're currently doing ourselves. We do have money in the stock market that we use with our life insurance. The next thing is real estate. We've been doing real estate for about 10 years now. And I had a epiphany last night. I was telling Carmen was we never use any of our own money to invest in real estate. We've always either had private money lending or we had our life insurance policies. Mm-hmm. The reason why we got into life insurance is because of real estate, and we wanted to use that instead of other people's money because we didn't want to pay them the interest. We wanted to make the interest.
Totally.
So real estate is amazing stream of income, passive income, because it allows you to get have multiple ways of investing in just this one asset class. Mm-hmm.
And that's another thing too, like real estate is so near and dear to our hearts and also like our team's hearts that our partners can have a whole department dedicated to real estate investments. So again, if real estate is something that is interesting to you, then definitely join the Wealth Nation team so that you can have access to be able to invest in any real estate deals that come within our community.
Right now, not just the Wealth Nation team, the Wealth Nation community, because we have online courses that help you better understand how to generate passive income or better understand this concept of infinite banking. And that leads us into our third passive income stream is creating digital products.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's funny, like we're going through this list and I'm realizing like, oh, we have these assets, like we have these resources. So this is totally not like an intentional plug. We were going through this and we're like, oh, we can help you with this. We can help you with this. So really the idea just behind this is the digital products. For Darius and I, honestly, like we sell life insurance and we had no idea that being able to be in touch with more individuals through our Wealth Nation YouTube channel, that just allowed us to be able to provide more resources to everyone who needed the information. And we were then introduced to the world of digital products. So whether it's a course or it's a PDF or it's some sort of digital asset that you could then provide to the public, millions of people need your knowledge and they need your information. So why not create, some digital product that you can share with people because of the specific expertise that you have?
Yeah, digital products keep you from being a bottleneck in your own business. Yeah. Remember the business thing that we talked about, how it's all connected? It keeps you from being a bottleneck because you're able to share more information with more people without you necessarily having to be there, and you can put your focus on other parts of the business.
You hear that? Like you just explained passive income, right? Because really what Darius was saying, right? It's that one exertion of energy. Like, let me remove myself from the bottleneck. Let me put all of this information in a course or on a piece of paper, and then let me then be able to provide it to people so I don't have to show up every time and they still have all the information that they need.
Right.
That's passive income.
Right.
So the next point that we want to talk about is peer-to-peer lending. And this is a huge nugget that we learned within our own financial journey of just recognizing how many people actually need money for the simplest things, right? It doesn't have to be hundreds of thousands of dollars. It can be a few $100s to a few $1,000s. And if you have the money available, why not create amazing opportunities between yourself and other people so that you can continue to serve one another, right? Because all the bank is a service,
right?
Right, with resources. So how can you do the same thing? And that's where we really started to understand the importance and the value of peer-to-peer lending is that we don't have to be a bank to do so. With having a few $100 to a few $1,000s in our pocket, we're able to lend and to provide value to people, and they can continue to provide value to us. So it's a win-win situation.
And even with the private money lending that we did when we were doing real estate. That's a form of peer-to-peer lending. We just happened to find a niche because we weren't investing directly into the property. We were investing into the person that was doing all the work. So that's a form of peer-to-peer lending, except we just created a niche. Find out what your niche is and what you want to focus on, and don't let that stop you from doing the peer-to-peer lending.
Now, if any of these multiple streams of income interest you, I would strongly encourage you to start maybe thinking about ways to start a business, because you want to be able to have the vision to understand what it's going to look like to scale your business with this subject matter expertise that you possess. Is it going to be an online business? Is it going to be in person? What does that look like? And how many people can you serve with the resources that you currently have?
Right. Now, again, there's a lot of online information about how you build a business, especially when you have an idea. When you have an idea, it allows you to focus on that particular thing. If it's like Carmen said, the different business ideas that she shared, if it's going to be an online business, you can focus in on that idea, and there's models available that you can use as your foundation. And as you learn more, as you're experiencing more, what you'll be able to do is tailor it to yourself and what you want to accomplish for your clients and for yourself.
And the main thing I want to help you all understand is that if you are thinking about starting a business, you can take a deep breath and know that you don't need extra capital to get started. A lot of times, especially with online businesses, you can literally use the resources that you have in front of you, like a cell phone, for example, to get started and to save you money up front. So don't think that you have to go out and get these fancy business loans and apply for this and do this and that. Really be resourceful and determine what do you need and how much money do you actually need to get started. And a lot of times it's a lot less money than you think.
Yeah, for me, the best position we were in, as far as the different ideas we had, is when we didn't have any money. And when you don't have money, you become very creative. And with creativity, you create that opportunity to earn an income. Going back to when we first started real estate, we didn't have any income to do real estate, but we did deals. What we did is we knocked on doors, and we were able to put houses under contract and then sell them to another investor and made money that way. We didn't have money. We had the idea and the drive to start this real estate business. That's how we got started.
Yeah, hunger will make you do some really creative things and get really resourceful.
Right. So when it comes to building a successful business or building a passive income stream or building a portfolio, just realize that it takes time. It's not going to happen overnight. Which your main purpose is to have the idea. Have the idea and the drive to implement that idea, because what's going to happen is the information and the resources is going to come to you because you have that drive. In the example we gave about us getting in real estate, we didn't have any income, but we had the idea and we had drive.
Absolutely. Now, if you found this video helpful, please be sure to give us a thumbs up. Like I said earlier, that gives us significant help with the algorithm on YouTube. And if you have any questions or want to share your experience, definitely comment below. And remember to check out our next video so you can continue learning how to create multiple streams of income.
Remember to own your own lifestyle,
or someone else will.